coconut gum can fire in spurts. CG, coconut gum. He's the leader of the bunch. You know his coconut gum is finally back to fire in spurts. His coconut gum can fire in spurts. If he shoots ya, it's fire in spurts. His coconut gum is bigger, faster, stronger too. He's the gum member of the coconut crew. CG, coconut gum. CG, coconut gum. His coconut gum stop, so listen up dude. She can shrink inside with coconut gum. She's quick and nimble and quick and nimble and quick and nimble and quick and nimble. She's got style and a coconut gum with a coconut gum. She's one cool gum. He has no style. He has a coconut gum. This Kong has a coconut gum. He can fire in spurts when he needs to, and stretch his arms out to fire his coconut gum. Inflate his balloon just like a balloon. This crazy Kong has a inflatable coconut gum. CG, coconut gum. CG, coconut gum.
Soldier boy, tell me. Hey, I got this new dance for y'all called the Soldier Boy. You just gotta punch, then crank back 3 times from left to right.
Walnuts, peanuts, pineapple smells, grapes, melons, oranges, and coconut gums. Oh yeah, walnuts, peanuts, pineapple smells, grapes, melons, oranges, and coconut gums. Oh yeah, walnuts, peanuts, pineapple smells, grapes, melons, oranges, and coconut gums. Oh yeah, walnuts, peanuts, pineapple smells, grapes, melons, oranges, and coconut gums. Oh,
Okay, we should be live.
Awesome, cool. Alright, excellent. Hello everyone. How is everyone doing at the end of this marathon? This fantastic marathon that we have met the goal for.
Yeah.
Super hype about that. That's awesome. So Bobble is an arcade game that has been ported to 1,000 different things, including the NES. The NES version is the version I grew up with, and it is a fun game, especially with a friend. But since I don't have friends, I'm playing it by myself. Alright, anyway, so without further ado, 3, 2, 1, go. So, the story is very simple. Some jerk kidnapped our girlfriends and turned us into a dinosaur that blows bubbles, and we have to go rescue them. Very simple game. Kill all the enemies, then move on to the next level. This song will stick in your head for the rest of your life, and that's not a bad thing. Embrace the song. It's a good song. So you'll be noticing I'm jumping on bubbles a whole lot. The power-ups in this game are actually manipulated by actions you take in-game. For example, the shoe that makes you go fast is created by bouncing on bubbles. 15 to be precise. 15 is the number. But, you know, so the early game is based around, you know, planning your item spawns. So you want to get a shoe early on, you want to get like the other power-ups to make your bubbles better early on, and then the goal is to never die again and be awesome. Also, that guy got away. That's not normal, but that's fine. So yeah, power-ups. Get power-ups, never die, keep power-ups forever. That is the world we want to live in. It's much harder to do that than it sounds. So, yeah, you know, I should have a shoe right where I'm standing in a couple of seconds. I got the shoe. Would you look at that? Now I'm fast. Look how fast I am.
Nice shoe.
Yeah, you go fast. So, it's one of the hardest parts about learning this game is getting used to moving with the shoe. It's a very, very jarring difference in speed. It is very jarring. So, it's something you definitely gotta get used to, but playing this game enough, you get used to it. So the other big things I just grabbed a candy, by the way, on that level that lets me shoot bubbles more rapidly. So now I can shoot a lot of bubbles. Look how fast I can blow these things. The other big thing is water bubbles, which you saw in levels 5 and 6. They give you the umbrella item that skips levels. In the speedrun, that sounds like a good idea. Skipping levels. What a novel concept. So, I'm going to be making sure to pop as many water bubbles as I can without getting them too early because there are specific levels I want to skip. But we're not going to be seeing an umbrella until hopefully level 21. Hopefully. Any later than that, then I won't be seeing one for like another 30 levels, and any time earlier than that, and well, I'm going to be skipping less good levels to skip. So the entire game is kind of meticulously routed to get power-ups you want when you want them, and skip the levels you want to skip. So, one other mechanic. You see these letters. They spell the word extend. If you spell the word extend, you get an extra life and clear the level you're on. So that's also something I'm going to be looking out for. However, there is a cutscene that plays when you did it. So you don't want to get the cutscene in a short level, because otherwise you end up wasting time. And you also don't want to get them in easy levels, because again, you want to skip levels that are difficult. What letters appear when is RNG. To spawn a bubble letter, you gotta get a combo clear of 3 or more enemies, with an additional enemy after that giving you another letter. So, we're gonna try to time and extend at level 30. There's no guarantee we'll get it, but it would be nice to get extend at level 30. I just died, and that sucks.
Oh no.
That's fine. We'll make it work. Oh my god.
I like the heart.
I also like the heart. It's a good level. It's actually a bad level because I die. This is the level I'm probably gonna die at in most runs, first time. So, I guess I get the farm water bubbles then. Alright, so that's fine. We'll make it work. We're off to a good start. I promise. Good old 13. So we're kind of off the rails already, but we'll get back on it soon enough, as long as I get my act together. Get this train back on the rails. Yeah, getting the extra lives are pretty important. I guess not that important. Game overs in this game are like it's complete slap on the wrist. They you just start the level over that you were just on. That's all. That's all that happens in your game over. Pretty minor. I'm gonna try to bounce on bubbles again to see if I can get a shoe on 16. The time of the Harry that makes the ghost spawn is based entirely on how long you are in a level. The time gets more strict the later you are in the game and the better you play. So, the game actually has scaling difficulty. If you play better, the game gets harder. The less you die, the game gets harder, the quicker enemies pop out of their bubbles and stuff like that. It's actually a pretty intelligent game design. This game is actually pretty well designed in that regard. Alright, cool. Got my green candy up here, so we're back to full power. Gotta let her in. We're putting the train back on the rails. Everything is fine. Nothing bad happened, I promise. I would like to kill these guys, but I'm having issues controlling my guy. Alright, so I'm not popping that last water bubble because I'm actually on curve now. I have 18 out of the 20 I need to spawn the umbrella. The veggies and fruit are another item spawn thing, and I try not to spawn. It's the invincibility heart, which is not a bad item to get, but you don't want... Well, apparently I lost count of my water bubbles because I got an umbrella here and killed the enemies before I could get it. Alright, so we're already off the rails there again, too. Rails off. Forget anything. We are just sticking around for the long haul.
Do the fruits do anything, or is it just score?
This score, but again, the fruits also do count toward an item pickup, and it's a pretty high priority item pickup too. So like, if you get it, if you spawn the item, it will probably supersede another spawn that you probably want. Like the invincibility heart is useful, don't get me wrong, but this early in the game, you don't want to mess with spawns unless you know. It could be bad if you do that, pretty much. I do want to stick around longer. This is a very comfy game with very comfy music. I guess I'll grab the Z. Getting an extend one of these levels. This level has lightning bubbles. You can shoot lightning bubbles out. You shoot lightning out of your butt when you pop them. I want to get to this guy, please. Yeah, well, thanks, Simon. I'm already off the rails pretty hard. It's already not looking good in terms of pace, but you know, it's a fun game. I don't really care that much. I mean, I do care, but it's a very fun game, and I don't want to get killed by that propeller guy. He's rude. The requirement for good ending is at level 99, a special item appears that creates a special door. You take the special door to go through 13 more levels, and then you need to beat the boss at the end in a 2-player setting. But to circumvent the 2-player thing, you can actually give player 2 a life, you know, at any time. So you just give a player 2 a life at the very end and claim victory.
I can be the second player.
Alright, pick up a controller, dude.
Alright.
Popcorn! Good old popcorn.
I don't use a pan for popcorn. I use the microwave, man.
Me too. PW deserves the glory. Alright, so these... Popcorn is the first appearance of the fire bubbles. Pop them, drop fire on the ground. It's hot. Again, we're going to be popping fire bubbles, because they also give us a thing that's useful.
Hey, congrats on getting the D.
Yo, thanks. I kind of wanted to pop those guys. Oh well, they'll come to me eventually. Oh yeah, the bubbles say pawn when you pop them. Pawn. 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 So this level is a freebie if you have power-ups. Like I said, in the perfect world, I'm going to get an extend to level 30, so you want to try to get as many letter spawns as possible. They sometimes carry over between levels. I don't understand what's up with it, sometimes it's finicky about that. But getting an extend on level 30 is a very optimal thing, because level 30 sucks. It doesn't suck that bad, but it definitely is a time-consuming level, and it's definitely a good level to skip. Can I have a T? A T! We got a T, everyone. We skipped it. We skipped level 30.
Oh! Man. What's going on here?
That's the cutscene when you get extend. It freaks the game out, gives you a seizure, and then gives you an extra life. That is what's going on.
Right.
See that cutscene? That cutscene, you know, is like 5 to 10 seconds long. You don't want to get that in a short level.
I want to see it one more time.
Well, hopefully I get it one more time. Level 47 is a good level to get it. I don't think I'll get it there because I already got one, but you never know. The E is for epilepsy, you're right. What was I thinking? Alright, we're already getting 3 letters here, which is good.
Ooh.
The T's getting away, dude! Come back here! I want this. I guess I got the X too. Oh, I'm an idiot. I played greedy there and I paid for it.
X-Ted.
X-Ted. I'm going ham, dude. Alright. Alright, so I got 4 fire bubbles in that level.
Is this game running at like 10 FPS right now?
No, it does have its lag.
Or...
It definitely lags a little bit. And by that I mean it has a lot of sprite flickering. The game has tons of sprite flickering. Oh, so many sprite flickerings. Especially when you're playing 2 players. It's really bad in 2 player. Alright, so this level tells us to jump. I'm going to listen to it. So the reason for that is, the enemies tend to get stuck in, like, the little, like, the lower right platforms area, and it kind of is unsafe to go up them at that point. Like, an enemy will just get to, like, in this little nook and go back and forth. It makes it pretty dangerous. Alright, so these spring guys, the current in this level is up, so you kind of want to pop them from the ground, or else. I kind of want to get that power up, though, so I'm going to get that. Or try to. Alright, cool, I got the power up. That red candy gives you both the power-ups of the green and blue candy, so my bubbles are far and I blow them fast. So it's optimal. It is optimal to get them, if I need power-ups. Alright, I kind of need a few more fire bubbles in this level, so I'm gonna let it, like, a couple more spawn. 1, 2, and then that 3 should be enough. Because level 14 fire bubbles is the target. And I want to pop my 14th and level 38. And 38 is a level I'm going to be popping fire bubbles anyway, and because of this silly level design.
Are those French fries?
They sure are.
Oh my god, I want some right now.
And I want a fire bubble on the right side now too, because there's an item for both popping fire bubbles and for killing enemies with fire. So I kind of want the enemies to burn, and sometimes the bubbles are not generous about giving me bubbles on both sides. So, thankfully, the enemies eventually fell into the fire anyway, but had bad RNG, so it took a little bit of time. So in 39, we should see the bomb item that in the bottom right corner down here, and touch it, clears the level. This level kind of sucks in 1 player. It's asymmetrical, and to get to the last enemy is kind of finicky and dangerous. Thankfully, we didn't have to worry about that. So this is the first sighting of water bubbles in, 20 or so levels, which is why we wanted to get the umbrella earlier. Not that I got that umbrella anyway, but this is why we wanted to get it after 21, because we don't see if waters for a while. This is another level we want to burn all the enemies in. I didn't want to set that fire through the floor, though. So I gotta be careful, because I definitely need to burn all the enemies and not some of them. 3, 4. Enemies need to be a little bit more cooperative here, please. They're being dangerous. Touch the fire, please! Please! Oh, thank God.
Only took like 10 seconds.
Yeah. Yeah. So, the game is routed to burn 14 enemies at this point for level 42. Hopefully, the game is nice to me. It doesn't spawn something else. Okay, see that red cross? That's what we wanted. What that does, it lets us shoot fire it lets us shoot up to 10 fireballs. It's 10 fireballs, period, and they carry between levels. So, you want to bring him to this level, this asymmetrical level, burn everyone on both sides. Because again, symmetrical levels are the devil in this game if you're playing 1 player. So you're trying to make it the symmetrical levels as simple and quick as possible. And sometimes fire is what you need for that.
SOS.
SOS. Thankfully we didn't need to call an SOS. Alright, and we got the good strategy for this level too, using the rest of our fireballs to kill the guys on the right side before they fall down. That is a strategy I found out, I created like, 2 weeks ago, so I'm glad it worked out. So, ouch! It should be a free letter palooza. Hopefully we get the red E and the N in 47, but if we don't get it then, well, we'll play it out. Alright, we got them both. I just need to get there. Because this is another good level to extend on. In general.
Yo! It's like a game show.
It is like a game show. See, we got our extend on 47, like I wanted. Alright, so these enemies see, now the enemies are already starting to turn red. If I died a little bit more, they'd still be green a lot longer, but they're starting to turn red quickly because I haven't died in, oh, say 25 levels. I need this guy to come to me because I didn't kill him earlier, so. Alright, so we're level 50. Another symmetrical level. Look at this level. I wish I was... If you're playing 2-player, these levels are so much better. But since I'm not, you gotta do all the stupid climbing in Hollywood Squares crap. I gotta
make a...
Sorry.
I had to make a listing on Craigslist for a friend.
Yeah. I had to be careful there because the guy's hitbox sometimes goes through the wall. And, again, dying would be bad. Yeah, this game is super comfy. This is like one of the comfiest games on the NES. Super comfy, really fun with a friend, even if you're like not speedrunning it. This game is super comfy. Like, probably want to kill this guy. Again,
I actually have a blanket right now.
Good call. So, for the record, by the way, you know how I'm saying specific numbers of items, whatever? Like, the good question would be, how do I keep track of all these things at once? Do you have, like, a really good memory or something? And the answer is no, I'm using a freaking notepad. This is a tool-assisted speedrun. Using notepad.txt.
Yeah, we're gonna have to DQ this run.
Oh, darn. Sorry. There's too much to keep track of in this game to do that VON task. It's not even a good task either. Tasks don't die, except for on purpose. I am technically modding the game on SRC to self-verify my cheated runs, but I really haven't had a good run to self-verify in a really long time, so, I mean, I haven't really needed to do that.
Do you also reject every other run?
No. To be honest, I don't really pay attention to SRC. Someone else accepts it. I don't really care. Like, I know Zyman's a good guy. He's been working really hard at this game, and he currently has the world record in both of the major one-player categories. So I'm not, you know, gonna fault him for that because he's been working super hard at it. Well deserved.
I love world records.
Also, level 57 is the level that will haunt any Bubble player's dreams, and this is how you do the level normally. That's the actual dev-intended way to beat the level. You actually need to create a bubble staircase. Who would have thought of that?
That's pretty cool. And then everything turned into hamburgers.
And everything turned into hamburgers. It was the most delicious success ever. You can't, I mean, you can only blow bubbles at a certain speed anyway. There's an animation that you can't, you can't force your way through the animation. Oh, that guy's getting loose. Come back! Alright, I got him.
What's FA10?
I don't know. A lot of the...
Is this like a memory address? What is this?
I don't know, but a lot of the... This is the time frame when devs kind of went by pseudonames still, so I think it's kind of one of those. We'll see the credits when we get the good ending, so we will be seeing a lot of the names and letter combinations and number combinations in those credits. But we need to get there first. We still got another 50 or so levels to get to the credits. If you're only playing any percent and get the bad ending, you don't actually get credits. So, you know, it's a good thing we're getting a good ending. We get the comfy good ending, and everyone gets to be happy. This level is a joy to play with full power-ups. You just kind of get in there and just go ham. You don't get to do that if you have no power-ups. It's a fun level just to get in there and just go ham. I'm gonna wait patiently because, if you, there's a chance if you're close to an enemy and you blow a bubble into them, the bubble kind of pushes you a little bit, and I could get pushed back down, and then have an angry guy on top of that, and that's just not good. We don't want to see angry people. This is a comfy game. This is a comfy neighborhood. No one's allowed to be angry here. Alright, I'm gonna be popping a couple more water bubbles here. Oh yeah, the arcade has different levels. Also different physics. Going from the NES version to the arcade version will trip you up big time. The physics are so completely different. Like, for example, if you blow a bubble against the wall, it doesn't take time to form, it just pops instantly. So, like, it's kind of easy to get stuck in places. I kind of want to be careful about this level. That guy's hitbox clipped me but didn't get caught in the bubble. What a video game, dude. I kind of want these fire bubbles. And I got them. Well, the two I wanted to get. Alright, so, 67, it's a pretty standard level, but I kind of want to pop fire bubbles. So I'm glad I ended up getting the 2 fire bubbles before I, cleared the level by accident. I didn't want to burn the floor at the moment, but I did. So in a perfect world, this god-awful one-player level will get blown up by a bomb. This level is the worst. Also, I messed up, apparently, by counting somewhere. So we're playing it out normally. It is a symmetrical nightmare. You kind of want to time your screen clears on levels like this, where you gotta go all the way up, all the way over, all the way down. Rinse and repeat. And if you die, you lose 30 seconds. At all. Ugh, this level's so bad. Such a bad level. At least we got to see it done right in a one-player setting. In 2 players, it's fine. It's a fine level in 2-player, but these symmetrical levels are terrible. I'm gonna check for a shoe since I kind of. Oh, nope, I'm not gonna get a shoe today.
Is this like the name of one of the devs?
I think so. I don't read Japanese, so I don't actually know the answer.
Yosuke.
Oh, okay. Then possibly. That sounds like a name then.
Yeah, yeah.
Alright, I think I'm gonna get the shoe here, so I'm gonna let this guy get angry. For my greed. My greed. Level 71 is also kind of tricky, but we're kind of run out of screen clears at this point, so we just kind of deal with it. That guy is angry. I hope he comes down to me. What is he doing, dude? You know what? I'm gonna leave him alone for now. He can sit in that corner. So this guy is kind of tricky to get to. You kind of have to, like... To get him to him safely, we kind of have to, like, finagle our way into the wall. Which is easier said than done. I didn't want to fall down. Again, the whole controlling your character while going fast kind of thing. It's tricky. We saw a ghost briefly. He's a big scary ghost. He's invincible. He will hunt you to the ends of the earth. If you live for, the longer he chases you, the faster he gets. He's spooky, man.
High tech.
High tech.
This game is very high tech.
This game is high tech. All those things being kept track of at once, like, that's pretty high tech. There's not that many games that are high tech about that. Look at all these buzzwords we're using.
I love this level design, man.
Yeah, me too. By that I mean I hate it. It's such a weird level design. Also, it's not very good for one player. Player 2 has it a lot. Like, player 2 can clear that guy in the bottom right out, and it makes it a lot easier. Have you noticed a trend here? This game is a lot easier 2 players. That is the trend I'm trying to get at. Playing this game with a friend is completely different from playing it 1 player.
Hey, JRTA4, you have 1 year to make a friend.
Alright, Simon. I hope you're good at net play. Let's do it. JRTA4 in 1 year. Simon, get on it. I'm calling you in. I need someone to carry me.
Is there a NES emulator with netplay?
Yeah, there is. I don't know how good they are or not, but they do exist.
So, fun fact, Scout and I tried to learn this game with netplay, and it was impossible.
Oh, God.
It was, like, unplayable.
Dang.
Was it like a half-second delay or something?
Like, it was just enough that it was annoying.
Oh!
Yeah.
Walked to a guy instead of popping him like a dummy. I kind of walked to a guy then again there, but I kind of didn't care at that point. I already lost my power-ups. That's a good question. Will JRTA4 bring back Octopus cosplays?
I can see it happening.
Me too.
I was disappointed we didn't end up getting any maid cam this year.
Yeah. No Galgun.
Oh, what? They stay down there? Oh my gosh. They're
Maybe
gonna
we'll have a Senron after
No.
party.
Ooh. I'd be down for some Senron.
Sounds like pretty cool to me. The center on an after party?
Only if we're on the front page.
Ah. Good point. We definitely need that. Alright, so this level is kind of a... Oh wow, they're getting me weird patterns. The game has very slight movements in enemy movement RNG. I didn't want to bubble him, I wanted to kill him, but whatever. See, now they're taking forever to pop because I died a million times now. If I was still deathless at this time, they'd be red instantly, and salty. But, yeah, there is very slight variances in enemy movement on a per run basis. It's kind of RNG, and there's not much I can do about it. I don't understand what's up with it. Also, shoutouts to Shotard. It's actually Shotaro, but Shotard is way funnier and way better.
This game was made by a Shotard.
I also died. I game over. The slap on the wrist. No. Probably gonna kill me. I'm just gonna say it now. They're gonna shoot me right as soon as I hit the ground. They didn't shoot me! Hooray! So those drunks have, after a certain time in the level, they can start throwing their bottle back, and it bounces back and forth. They also have, like, AI? Like, the enemies that shoot projectiles have AI. Like, if they are, like, if they catch you on, like, the same level as them, they will shoot. Like, they shoot on a timer, and then they also, like, if you're in range of them, they will shoot too. So they're kind of smart. Yeah, they're drunks. Their American name is drunks. That is actually their American names. I'm playing the American version of this game. I'm sorry. I don't have the Japanese version of this game.
I love how your life count's kind of like infused within the level tiles too.
It is. It just kind of hangs out there.
Yeah.
The condition for a good ending is to get the crystal ball on level 99 and go through the secret door, and then beating the game after doing the 13 levels extra with a friend.
PPMD Craigasm.
PPMD Craigasm. Also Darius. Shoutouts to Darius. The actual
I
game
like
Darius.
that guy.
The actual game Darius, not the League of
Oh.
Legends character. He's a cool character too, but Darius is another game by this company, Taito. Look at all these letters I'm not gonna really care about. I guess I'm probably gonna get them anyway, but I mean, they kind of hang out there. And my goal here is to pop a certain number of water bubbles without popping too many. The goal is to pop just enough. Come back! I just want to be friends! Alright, he's coming back. He's not being friends enough! Alright, I get him. Yeah, this is the second to last meaningful water level in the game. I say meaningful because in the extra levels after 99, an umbrella only just clears the level you're on. So you don't want to do that. Also in this level, we kind of want to push a fire bubble to the middle. It's the only like reasonable way to beat this level, period. So you kind of want to burn them. Burn the witch is what this dinosaur's thinking.
I think we need to see one more extend.
An extend would be nice. An extend on the extra levels would be nice. It's harder to combo enemies when they're red immediately.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that I have as many letters as I have from nothing as a result of one level is pretty impressive. It's level 57's much easier cousin, mind you. But so much sprite flickering. It actually made it really hard to see those guys. If you're not careful, you can get caught. So level 91 is a cute level. I only say cute loosely. I'm gonna be careful here, because I'm trying to kill these guys, but they're hard to kill. I do not want to grab that potion. That is not what I want to grab. What the potion does is start a little mini game where you have a bunch of little pieces of items appear on the screen, and the only way to get away from that is to either wait 30 seconds or get them all. Both of which take a considerable amount of time. Eating a fruit
Sounds like a donation incentive.
sounds like a donation incentive. Oh man, I don't think I want to do that. Alright, so I got what I presume should be 20 water bubbles. Apparently I'm not good at counting, because the last time I didn't do a very good job of counting either. Even with a notepad. I'm bad at this, apparently. So in a perfect world, we will see an umbrella on this level, and I will skip, hopefully, 5 levels. I am skipping 5 levels. There are 2 umbrellas. Which one you get is RNG. There's the blue umbrella which skips 3, and a orange one that skips 5. And it is completely RNG what you get. I've made a mistake. And it is letting these guys loose. I'm scared of this guy. He scares me, dude! Whew. Welcome, yes, welcome. It's easy to misconstrue this E's as B's. It's kind of funny. But no, welcome. Level 99, everyone! We made it to... Finally, we made it to the La Mulana. So, this is the crystal ball up here. I got it. Now there's a door where that enemy is. I wanted to try to kill the propeller enemy on my first pass, but I failed. It actually has a very short timer of being there. If you're actually too slow, it will disappear and you have to game over to restart it. But thankfully, we got to the secret road. So now we have to do another 13 levels. Shoutouts to the donation incentive, by the way. Congratulations, everyone, and thanks again for meeting that donation incentive. I'm having a hell of a time, and I'm loving it. Thank you. From the bottom of my heart for giving me this opportunity. This guy is unkillable, dude. I don't know what he wants to do. Kill him, please! He's on a rampage.
I like Kazuya's face there.
Yeah, me too. He's a cool guy.
He's not very impressed.
Would you be impressed with this run?
I'm pretty impressed.
It's certainly not impressive for my standards, but I mean, I'm glad everyone's having fun with it. It's a very fun game and a very fun run. But it's tough. It's really tough. It's deceptively hard to play this game well. As simple as the concept is, there's so much that can go wrong so fast.
I'm happy you're doing good ending too, saving your girlfriends.
Heck yeah, dude. Save the girls. I'm an idiot. I'm a greedy idiot, but I'm an idiot. I should have just waited instead of just going in there. Oh well. This is like the hardest part of the game for sure. Like hands down, these levels are way harder than the rest of the game. Alright, so this is actually a level for some reason. I don't know why the level of this level is like this, but the enemies like don't get mad in this level. Like there's no animosity in this level at all. I don't get it. I never really understood it. Like why so late in the game did they give us a comfy, easy level? By the
Maybe
way,
they're not enemies.
shout out to
Oh! Moneybags.
Epilepsy. Epilepsy. Oh, this level, they forgot to put the floor in. I'm actually probably gonna die here at some point. This level is like the hardest level to play with a shoe, hands down. And there it is. I don't think I've ever survived this level having a shoe. Period.
This is great design, man. So what level have we not made yet? Let's just remove a level entirely. Let's have it fall through the floor.
And then this level is, the entire level's filled in, but it's actually a whole bunch of hidden paths. Like, there are a lot of movable pathways. We're gonna bypass that by just drowning everyone with water. We want to have a water bubble on each side to drown everyone, like that. And there's a bunch of, like, hidden floors and paths. And I just don't want to deal with it. There is an ulterior motive, though, to drowning everyone, and it's not because I'm a sadist. I promise. So... one last item manipulation in the run, hopefully, is this blue cross that clears this level. This level is such a pain to play. This guy's bouncing everywhere unpredictably. There's no easy way to go about it. So one last item manipulation in the run. We're done counting everything forever. Now it's just time for comfy bubbles to close it out. That's certainly the goal anyway. Comfy bubs. This guy is just gonna go on an adventure. He's ungettable, dude. He's trying to get me. I can't get him though.
He's juking you.
Massive jukes, dude. Hashtag no math is definitely the right call. B0. Another one of those weird oddball levels that is better 2 players. I'm like, I gotta go all the way around just to get to these guys, so I can come down here and probably get shot by a fireball because these guys are jerks. They're not shooting at me, so I'm okay with this. I predict he's coming through. Okay. My prediction was right. I wasn't sure if he was going to get through or not, because the enemy patterns can be wonky, but I'm glad he made it. B1. This level looks phallic in nature. It is not phallic. It is a joystick. I guess that can be phallic in nature. Never mind. Forget I said anything. I'm probably gonna die here, but I'm just gonna pop this fire and I don't care. It's power-ups are meaningless at this point because when you get to the boss, your power-ups are removed anyway, and we have one more level left.
It looks like a trophy to me.
Looks like
You won.
All right. So this level is shaped like a drunk, and there are drunks. Alright, so that's it. That is the last regular level. We are now at the boss, the Super Drunk. That's actually one of the official names for him. There are several. I can never remember all of them, but Super Drunk is the one that I remember the most. The way to kill the Super Drunk is you grab the potion at the top that gives you both shoe power-up and lightning bubble blowing, and you want to pop lightning bubbles at his general direction. because lightning kills everything. It's just a fact. If you're playing 2 players, there's a way you can get him perma-stun locked and like pretty much kill him in seconds. Since I don't have that, I gotta do it the old-fashioned way. Yeah, like, every character has multiple names. I don't actually know what they all are. That's just too much lore for me. A time will be when the boss gets popped and flies off the top of the screen. When he leaves the screen is when you time. I can't believe I didn't get this here. My friend popped it for me. And time.
Congrats, GG.
Yeah, GG everyone. And now we save our girls!
Nice run.
I can't believe player 2 got so many points. What the heck? He took the top score from me.
Your imaginary friend beat you.
Unbelievable.
He got a 42-22.
That's not bad for a marathon. Like, that's actually not that bad. I mean, like, that time would have been world record worthy a year or 2 ago. So, I mean, I'm glad I got a good run like that there.
Wait, your adventure's not over yet. You have to get true ending.
Yeah, there is alright, so the way that works is they give you a password after doing this, and if you enter the password, it enters Super Bubble mode, which you play through the same levels, but they switch enemies with each other. So instead of like the gearbox enemies, we have the fireball guys at level 1. And like instead of the propeller enemies, we get the ghosty guys. It changed the game completely, and I've never really bothered trying to route it. And if you get the good ending there, you get an even better ending, where you also save your parents somehow. I don't understand how that makes sense. And you get the sound test.
Nice. Well, congrats to Bobby and Babby.
Yeah, dude. Sound by
Yeah, way to
Shotaro.
go.
Thanks again, everyone. I had a blast. I'm so glad I had the opportunity to blow bubbles and Gunstar Heroes for you all. And I'm glad we made the donations. I'm very proud of everyone for doing an amazing job.
Yeah, thank you.
Well said. All right, we're down to just a few games left in the marathon here, it seems like. So coming up next, we have Twilight Princess